Hey, so this week we're discussing Kill Bill Volume 1, and just to give a little background again to the story. Black Mamba was, the movie starts off with Black Mamba being shot in the head as Bill and his associates rain down hell upon her. We don't really find out why until like the second movie, but we'll talk about that later. So the movie is really about the vengeance of Black Mamba going back and getting those who killed her and her baby and everybody at her wedding. It's a story of vengeance, more likely. Think of it as The Punisher, but with swords and martial arts instead of guns and bloody warfare. And honestly, this film is pretty much a love letter to the Japanese culture and media. We can see it through, essentially this movie is a modern martial arts film. You can see it through things such as the classic shadowy backdrop when Black Mamba fights against the Crazy 88. The over-exaggerated sound editing when they're fighting and doing all this crazy choreography. And also a nice little tidbit, the actor that played the leader of the Crazy 88 is also the actor that played Sante in last week's film, The 36th Chamber of Shaolin. So it's a nice little tidbit. It fits with the martial arts theme that we're talking about in this section of the class. There's also the samurai's aspect of it, the sword. When Black Mamba goes to get her own sword in order to fight against Bill, it shows great reverence, this whole ritual of handing the sword down and how it's an extension of oneself, and the great importance on the quality and the tradition of the sword. And also, the film itself uses anime, which it's surprising for this to see in a film out of nowhere, a martial arts film, boom, there's anime. But yeah, there was the use of anime in order to show the tragic backstory of O-Ren, one of the targets of Black Mamba, of how her parents were killed. She went out to seek retribution. Basically, this kind of the same story that Black Mamba is going through. So it's just another story of revenge, of retribution. But in this case, it all turned around, and the cycle of vengeance came back at her. So it's really a nice little love letter to Kill Bill. It's really straightforward, not much of a story until you get the little tease at the end. Bill questioning, does she know her daughter's still alive? So this was just the fluff of the movie. Because this originally was intended to be a 4-hour-long movie, but they had to split it in half. But so Kill Bill Volume 1, it shows all the fluff. We'll get to see the actual substance, the story. Not that there is much, but the actual story in Volume 2.